Hey guys, what's going on? I'm going to be doing a collection video today, just like I said last week or whenever I made the video. But I was going to be making a few of these just to show, because I haven't done one since, I think it was like November or December. I've gotten a couple subscribers since then, so, you know, I used to do these a lot more often, so I guess be grateful that I'm not doing them as much as I used to. But these are just filler videos. I'm in the middle of some reviews. I started playing. I actually picked up today New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Cool story with that. I'll get into that in my part two of my collection video for July. So that'll come at the end of the month. I'll tell you that story. It's actually pretty funny. Um, I got it for very cheap, brand new. And I started Klonoa today, and I think that's it. I played a little Mega Man X, and yeah, that's basically all I've been playing lately. But this is gonna be a PS3 collection. I got a lot of reviews, a lot of hits on the PlayStation 1, so I figure let me do PlayStation 3. You would think I would follow it up with the PS2, but no, I'll get to that eventually. But I got like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 PS3 games. I sold a few a couple months ago. I sold like Street Fighter 4 and Haze and BioShock 2. So I got rid of a couple, but yeah, so I'll get right into it. Enough stalling. First one is Batman Arkham Asylum. This was possibly my favorite game of 2009, and it's weird because I bought it right around launch, but I never beat it. I played a lot of it, but then my grandma, if you remember last year, if you were following me, unfortunately, my grandma passed away around like 11 months ago. So I was in the middle of playing this, and then she got really ill. So I kind of put that on the back burner. Also with that, I have to go back to it. Skies of Arcadia. Um, Everything just kind of stopped for last August. But yeah, this I actually then ended up beating over right before Christmas. Actually, I think I finished it on Christmas Eve. To be honest, amazing, amazing, amazing game. If you haven't picked it up, pick it up. And if you did pick it up, make sure you play it because it's awesome. Next is God of War, the 1 and 2 collection, the God of War collection, I should have just said. Um, this was something, I wanted it, but I never actually, I played it a couple times, but I never really got into it. But I won't tell my sister that because she got it for me for Christmas. This was just to have, because I have God of War 1 and 2, but to have it in HD is really cool. I started playing through God of War 1 again, but I never really stuck around to it. It's really cool though. If you have a PS3 and you don't have God of War 1 and 2, that's a must-have for sure because it's awesome. Next up after that is God of War 3. I like this a lot. It's God of War, and they really didn't change it up that much, which may annoy some people, but not really for me. I really don't care because if the formula works, stick with it. It's cool. So God of War in real, this was in 1080. You can play that. I only have a 720 TV, and it looked amazing. I can't imagine what it would look like in 1080. But another must-have for the PS3. Next up is so far my favorite game of 2010. I believe it will stay that way. Is Heavy Rain. This captured me or whatever like no other game has ever before. It's just awesome. If you haven't played it and you have a PS3, you have to pick it up. Some people may get turned off by the lack of true video game gameplay, but if you're really into story and just really into like suspense movies and novels, this is there were times where I was sitting at like literally on the edge of my seat, just getting really engulfed in the story, and it was just you tensed up, your heart beated, skipped a couple beats, and there was times where I was just like sweating at what the outcome was gonna what was gonna happen, and on top of that, it looks amazing. Definitely check it out. It's like nothing you've ever played before unless you've played Indigo Prophecy, but this is better, hands down better. Next up is Infamous. This is my second copy of Infamous. My first one, I played it a lot and kind of just got bored of it. It came out right when like Prototype came out, um, so I was stuck between both of them. But then I traded this into Play and Trade, and then picked up Eco or Ico, whatever you want to call it, however you pronounce it. Um, so then I got this back probably like 3 or 4 months ago from a friend of mine. He was going to sell it into GameStop, and he was like, "Oh, you want it for $15?" I was like, "Sure, I'll take it." I actually haven't played it since I bought it from him, but that's definitely the story of my video game life. After that, Killzone 2, one of my favorite shooters of 2009, one of my favorite games of 2009. It was met with a lot of controversy, that's for sure, and it, uh, I love it. I really, really love it. I don't understand why people were so down on it, but there's always gonna be critics of everything. Next up, Little Big Planet, probably my second favorite game on the PlayStation 3, behind Heavy Rain. So much to do in this game. I'm not going to really talk about that much. You guys know what Little Big Planet's about. I'm really looking forward to the second one. Next up, MLB '09 The Show. I like to have a baseball game to play. Every now and then I'll pop it in, um, and it's good. It's a good baseball game. If you like baseball and you like baseball video games, it's definitely better than the 2K series I've heard. Um, MotorStorm, the original one. I played this game just once for some reason. I forget when I bought it or whatever, but it's a good arcade racer. I mean, it's a lot of fun. A lot of people really enjoy it. Next, Pure. It's like an ATV game. This is awesome. I got it really cheap off of GameTZ.com, so I think that's probably why the reason I liked it so much. If I paid $60 for it, I'd probably be a little annoyed, but it's a really solid game, and it's a good time. After that, I got Ratchet and Clank, Crack in Time. Awesome game. The PlayStation 2 ones are awesome, and this was just better. Actually, no, Tools of Destruction came first. I'm sorry, right here. Then Crack in Time was this year's, or 2009's. They're both really, really awesome. If you like platformers, definitely check them out. After that, Red Dead Redemption. See, this is a game that I really, really enjoyed, and I kind of just stopped playing it. I got sidetracked with some other stuff, and I really want to go back to it. I put quite a decent amount of time into it, but I just never finished it. So this is something I should go back to sometime and complete. Resistance: Fall of Man, awesome shooter. It's the second game I got for the PlayStation 3. First one I completed. It's awesome. I think it's a lot better than Resistance 2. Not that 2 is bad. If the single player from this one and the multiplayer from this one combined, that would have been awesome, but it's not the case. They're two really good shooters though. Kind of slow it down. I was a little worried that I wasn't gonna have enough time. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. This is the first Uncharted, and it's been a while since I played it, but I definitely remember. I have fond memories of the game. I think it blew me away the first time I played it, and I haven't gone back to it, so but I'm pretty sure the graphics definitely hold up. And Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. This was just this was a game that I just couldn't put down once I bought it back. I guess when did this come out? Was it last year? Oh wait, I can't even remember, to be honest. I think it was 08 this came out, but who knows? It's awesome. It's a great shooter. It's probably the best looking game on the PS3. It's fantastic looking. I know you guys know about Uncharted, so I don't really talk about that much. And the last game is the only RPG that I own for the PlayStation 3, is Valkyria Chronicles. Funny story with this, I rented it a couple times off of GameFly when I was still a member of GameFly, and I loved it. And then I would always return it and say, I'm just going to buy it. I'm just going to buy it from somewhere. But they never allowed you to keep... Oh, they did, but it was expensive. It was too expensive for me. And so I was like, I'll find it eventually in GameStop. Never found it. Finally did find it for $20 new, and ever since then I see it every time I go in there, and I don't know why it was so hard for me to find. But it's an awesome RPG. It's like a virtual game of Risk, or chess. It's very strategy based, and it gets very difficult. The problem for me is that if you can play something for an hour, and if you die you have to start over, and you have just made no progress. So it's really for the hardcore. I don't think I'm hardcore enough for it, but I do enjoy it, and it's a great looking game. So that's my PlayStation 3 collection. If you guys are sick of the collection, just let me know, and I won't do them. But I have plenty of other systems to show you guys if you're interested. If you're not, comment me and say that. If you are, tell me what you want to see next. And that's it. See you guys soon.